Hello lovelies, it's Lex and I have another speed build for you. Speed builds, yay, always exciting. So this is another starter house. I love this house and I kind of wish that I would have this house being used for my current Jefferson family that I'm using for my let's play right now, because I like this house a little bit better than their house, honestly. I think this one's a little bit smaller, but I just have a thing for two-story houses. I'm not as big a fan of ranch houses in real life. I don't know why. I just prefer a two-story or a split level house. So I really wish I could do split level houses, but they're just not a thing. That's a thing in Sims 4. You could do them in Sims 3, but no, they hate us in Sims 4, so we can't do them. So we have 2 bedrooms upstairs, 1 full bath upstairs. Downstairs is all open floor plan, and then there's a small little half bath. You could easily add walls, remove walls. You know I don't care what you do to these. Do whatever your heart desires. And then we have a large porch that actually is like a wraparound on the whole one side of the house. Originally, when I was doing this, I was going to have the entrance be on the side so that the front portion would just be like a big window, but I didn't like how that looked, and you'll see when I kind of get to well, I guess it's not in there what happened already when I was talking about random crap, but when I was trying to decide where I wanted to put the door, I thought about putting it on the left portion there, and then I just ended up not doing it. And then we go through a little bit of a color palette swap on this as well, because at the end of this, our houses, windows and doors and things end up being white and not black. If you download this from the gallery, you'll notice that where I have the back door there, it's no longer at an angle. It's actually just a straight square on the corner, and then the door is off to the side more. Whenever I went to upload it originally, I was looking at it because I like to preview everything a few times before I actually upload it, and the door had deleted when I altered the shape of the deck, and I didn't know that it had happened until I went to upload it. So if you download this, that's why that door is in a different position, and it might look slightly different. It's just because I didn't realize that was what had happened to it until I went to upload it to the gallery. So the house is in the gallery if you are interested. The roof was, it takes me a little bit longer to do the roof on this than a couple of my other ones because I didn't want to use move objects. So I was just trying my best to make sure that the roof was covering everything like it should be, but that it wasn't deleting my windows and stuff. And I'm actually really happy with how the roof ended up on this build. I've been working to try to get better at doing roofs, especially if you go to some of my really early builds in the gallery. My roofing is terrible, so that's something that I've been really trying to get better at to make them look more realistic. And I think that this one actually turned out really well roofing wise, because sometimes when you're going to do a covered porch or something like that, it can end up looking really goofy and just not normal. The only thing that I would have liked to have changed about the exterior is on the upper floor, which ends up being the master bedroom, I have that bay window, and you can see there I wanted to try to put a small window up above it, but it wouldn't let me because of the roofing. And since I was doing this with move objects turned off, I didn't want to turn it on just for that one window, because I feel like that's such a lame thing. You have one object that you want to place, so you have to put move objects turned on, or everybody has to put move objects turned on for one item. So I ended up not doing that. It's half brick and then half yellow siding. I don't use the yellow siding that often, and I feel like it gets really underused because it's yellow and it's not necessarily something that a lot of people put on their houses. So I wanted to give that a go, and then just switching things up from my normal, because I tend to use hardwood flooring just everywhere. On the deck, I put that terracotta tile instead, and I think that it ended up looking really nice against all of the white portions of the deck. I also noticed when I uploaded this that there's one section of fencing along the deck that is just missing from when I uploaded it. I'm sorry, I don't know why, it's just not there. Like I said, the door, so you can see there now, the door was deleted from the porch, and I didn't notice it while I was building. So you can see that door is gone now, but like I said, I fixed it in the actual upload of this. But it's one of my starters, so everything is terrible. The bathrooms are terrible. The kitchen is terrible. There's nothing nice in here furniture wise. Bathrooms are the same. They're just tile floor and then white tile on the sides. And then the entire house, I went with this light sage green color because I felt like it was a decently neutral-ish color, and it wasn't going to offend anybody. And you can go in here, like I say every time, and you can change the colors. You can delete the whole house if you want to. It's yours. You downloaded it from the gallery. The only thing I ever ask people to do is to please not re-upload my things as your own thing, because I consider that stealing. I'm one of those simmers that like does not like when people re-upload their exact item. And I understand that some people do that so that if they like lose their stuff that they have in their neighborhood, that it's still there. But you can save things to your library without uploading them to the gallery. So I understand why people do it, but I don't like it personally. I had a couple I put up. It was a New Year's Eve party couple, and not even an hour after I put them into the gallery, they were re-uploaded with my same hashtags, my same description, my same everything. So save it to your library. If you want to re-upload something, change it, and then I won't, get upset about it. But I consider it stealing to totally re-upload somebody else's stuff. So off on that rant there. Please don't start a fight in the comments about it, because some people get really sensitive about it. But hopefully you guys like the build. There's not a ton in it. It's just like one of my starters. Like I said, there's a little kid's bedroom. There's the crib and a child's bed as well. A little bit of landscape, but nothing crazy. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like. Let me know how your day's going down in the comments. I love to read them. And I'll see everybody in the next video.